morning, everybody. It is the last day of April 2024. It's Maddie and I'm out at Seaworld Orlando today. It's been a minute since I've been here. I think the last time was Night Ranger. So, been a little bit. I came out here for a couple things. One, I wanted to check out the, the 60th. That happened a couple of weeks ago. And also, I got word through social media that Penguin Trek is testing. We'll see if we can catch that. It's a beautiful day today. We're also going to walk around, and I want to show you one other kind of older school attraction and what my predictions are after Penguin Trek is done, where I think the next park improvement or overhaul is going to be. We're going to have a good time out here at SeaWorld today. Not going to plan on doing it. I'm not going to do any rides today, but just kind of walk around. It's beautiful. We're going to get some sunshine and just check out some construction updates. But if I do one thing though, it probably will be the Sky Tower ride. That way, if it's running, we can see the Penguin Trek from above. So I can't wait to bring this all to you. Let's get our ass inside the park and let's get started. Right at the front, they have a photo op of the, I think this is the old SeaWorld entrance. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, because I only started coming here November. It'll be 10 years. So I've only been going here for 10 years. This 60th thing is cool. As I was walking in, I got passed by several news companies. Fox, I believe it was Fox 35 out of Orlando, passed me with a huge cart of stuff. And when I drove in, there were all these signs for it said IAPA meeting or IAPA Media Day today. So I'm going to guess that they're having another media day for Penguin Trek. They had one recently. It might be another update. So we'll go over there and see what we can see. One of these days, I would love to be able to get media access to some of these things. That would be pretty neat. There's also a little bit longer, I think one more week, of the Seven Seas Food Festival. Again, hard to believe. This thing started in early February. So before we go over to Penguin Trek, we're going to check this out. Look at this. This is Sky Tower. This is one of the few attractions that's still left after the park opened. I mean, just look at this. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Let's see. This is probably Penguin and Otter Stadium here, and I'm trying to see where the main entrance is. Wow. I mean, this is. I wish they had an orientation. But this is the old boarding station. How freaking cool. It's undergone some changes, I would say. That's incredible. So let's go take a ride, shall we? If you are an annual pass holder, you can ride this for free. And if you're not, I think it's a couple bucks. Might have timed this just right. We'll get on the next ride. Hey, look at that. Dan from Midway Mayhem, your fountain is working. He always is like, my fountain's not working. Looks like they got it well operational today. Ooh, we're going up to the second level of this thing.
Welcome aboard the SeaWorld Sky Tower. For the comfort and safety of everyone, we ask that you please remain seated at all times. Thank you. Welcome aboard the SeaWorld Sky Tower. As you take your ride up to a height of 300 feet, we thought it would be helpful to share some SeaWorld tips that might make your day even more enjoyable. For your own safety, please stay in your seats for the entire ride and no smoking, please. Did you know that SeaWorld has rescued and rehabilitated more than 39,000 animals? None of this would be possible without the continued support of our partner agencies.
Oh, here we go. We're going to get a good look at Penguin Trek.
As well as people across the globe taking action to protect these amazing animals and their habitats. Our teams are on call 24/7, 365 days a year. partnering with multiple government agencies, conservationists,
Man, that looks awesome. I cannot
zoological
wait to ride
facilities,
this.
and others to rescue and help animals in need of our care. Always with the goal of rehabilitating them and
It's
returning
amazing
them
how
to
much
the wild.
SeaWorld has changed in the last 10 years since I first started coming here. Heck, my first time here, Mako wasn't here yet.
Well, we're just about 300 feet up now, and from here you can see from miles and miles how you can experience Discovery Cove and Aquatica.
And Discovery Cove right over there.
We hope that you have enjoyed your ride aboard the SeaWorld Sky Tower. Be sure to check your seats for any belongings and watch your step as you exit the cabin. Thanks for joining us and have a great day here at SeaWorld.
Look at all the lightning rods. You also can bring drinks and snacks on Sky Tower, so if you want to have yourself a nice beverage, non-alcoholic or alcoholic, your choice, you can go get something to eat, get something to drink, get some air conditioning, have a nice ride. But we got a nice view of Penguin Trek from up there. Man, that looks amazing. I can't wait to see it from the ground level now. So there's shows at 2, 4, and 7. It's not even 11 and 15, so it's going to be a while before they open these pathways up. I was hoping to maybe get up here because there's some awesome views up here. Look at this. Let's take a walk. Wow, the last time I was here, they were just putting down footers. This is cool, man. Holy cow. Yeah, it looks way different from the ground level than it does up top. Man, how cool. That is really nice how they've got the hills landscaped and everything. Oh, doing some final tightening. I can't wait to ride this thing. And it looks like once all of the pathways and everything are open, this thing's going to go all the way around. I was hoping to maybe, I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, maybe catch some testing. I love how Manta and this new coaster intertwine with each other. That's pretty neat. I think what's cool is the front car, and these are designed like snowmobiles. I mean, how neat is that? And they got the new, I love these restraints too. They use that on Velocicoaster. This is a new prototype by B&M. So the pipeline was a new prototype as well. So this will actually, as far as I know, be the first B&M sit down to utilize new lap restraints, as well as instead of the 4 across, it's only going to be the 2 across. Very cool. Yeah, the last time I did a construction update too, there were work walls all the way through here. Wow, look at this. This is the turnaround here. Brilliant design. This is so weird to see all this open like this. This was like, you could never see this because they had this all covered because of the Antarctica area. You used to not be able to see these buildings. You could just see a little bit of the rooftops, but that's it. Look at this. Definitely going to be a lot of testing for a while because I forget how many hundreds, if not thousands, of test runs they have to put together. So if we don't catch it today, we will catch it, I promise you. And I'm keeping an eye open for pass holder ride time. I got to figure out, I think they're still giving out the free quick queues. I think I got to go check out the pass member lounge and see if I can get one of those, because I'm definitely riding this thing when they give the preview. This is neat too, like how it almost crisscrosses itself. It comes up and over, the quick turnaround here, and then another quick bank, and then back into the course. There's 2 launches on this. I think the top speed is 47 miles an hour. So this is going to be perfect for everybody. At current time, both entrances to the Antarctica area are currently walled off. They are overhauling this whole area. This is kind of a neat perspective here. It looks like the track is coming out of the snow peaks. I can't wait for this to open up. It looks like, I'm guessing this over here might be the Ride Exit gift shop maybe, or another something or other. I know that this whole area is getting redone. It's also got some new fresh paint on it. You can definitely tell the paint's been fixed up. It doesn't look so worn anymore. Very, very excited to see this. Oh, we got us a little peeping Tom hole here. Let's see what we can see. The old back entrance into sea lion and otter land is now closed off. This is back to ambassadors only. We're right at the main entrance to Kraken. They do have the walkway closed, so I'm guessing that's for the media event. I'm gonna have to bring the GoPro and re-ride this again. Alright, we watch him climb the hill, and then we'll watch him sling around here, right there. And if you ever wonder what Kraken feels like, there's a test seat right here for you. The one thing though I wish they would get rid of are these over-the-shoulder harnesses. Only because your head bounces off of these things, and these are rock solid. There's a little give, but not much. So you get that head doing this. And I wish they would go to the restraints like Velocicoaster has, or even what the new Penguin Trek is going to have. This would be fantastic. All they got to do is get rid of this. I mean, everything's here. They just need to outfit the new lap restraints. That, to me, would be so much better. I could ride Kraken a whole lot more if they'd go to that new lap restraint. Because this sucker hurts, man. Anybody ever get their bell rung by slapping your head off the side of one of these? It sucks. I love these photos that they've got placed around SeaWorld here for their 60th. So it's 60 years of the entire company. So the first one was SeaWorld San Diego, and then I believe SeaWorld Orlando celebrated their 50th last year. So this location's been here 50 years, but overall the SeaWorld company has been around for 60 years. So this is 1973. I'm guessing this is here in Orlando, and judging by where this is placed, this is in front of Seafire Grill. So looks like this all used to be a giant beach area, because there's the central lagoon right there. It's amazing the changes that have happened. Oh, there's some of the new renovations that they did for Orca Stadium. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Orca Stadium underwent a huge renovation recently. Wow, ski show. That's hard to believe they used to have a ski show out on the lagoon here. Man. Yeah, as I said back there, I'm digging these photos. Like the giant postcards of what used to be here. That's pretty neat. Sweet, I'm glad I stayed a little longer. The pathway's now open. We can walk underneath here. Get a really good up close view of Penguin Trek. Holy cow. I said it earlier when they, well, a couple months ago when they were doing this. This is so neat. I'm glad they put this thing into this hillside like this. This is really neat. Be some neat views up there from the Penguin Otter Stadium, or the Sea Lion Otter Stadium. Man, look at this. I mean, how neat. It's going right over the pathway. And like what we could see from Sky Tower, they painted the ground white, which is really neat. I mean, this thing's gonna go all around the pathway. Oh, this is cool. Doing a little maintenance. Well, if they got people working on the track, they won't be testing for a little while. So, might be later tonight when they test. The elements and the transitions here looks like they're going to be a lot of fun. And you can see this has been undergoing a ton of renovations. They've even put new trees in here. They've cleaned this whole area up. This looks so nice. And I like the fact that they put pine trees in now instead of just the traditional bushes and other trees that used to be here. I mean, the theming is on point. And now they're starting to theme the entrance and exit of this ride. When I was doing, I think this was almost a year ago. It was either right after Pipeline opened or right before. We took a walk through here and we're speculating what was going to go in here because I had seen that they were adding survey markers and all that. Look at all that. Look at all the launch, the LIM motors. These are fins that provide, I believe it's magnetic energy, which was what launches the train upwards. And they are powerful. So it's amazing, I guess, from what you can set them to. Because you could send this thing up at 90 miles an hour if you wanted to. Wow, what a neat view, man. You know, to get underneath the track like this. Very few places can you actually get underneath a launch track like this. And then right up here, as you come down into the finish, you come right down here into the brake run where then you go back into the building again. So there's a lot of, from what the concept art looks like, I mean, it looks like it's going to be very well themed, and you're going to finish up back in the old Penguin area. But what's so wild is how this is done here. Oh wow, look at this. We actually walked up because you could get nearer the building, and I remember I took some photos and videos of the old queue pathway that used to go back here. Very excited for this. Very excited. And there's where you're going to enter back into the building. They've done a fantastic job on this. Actually doing some rock work. I'm very excited to see how they're going to theme that inside. This is a lot taller than it looks when you're either looking at it on video or from the air from Sky Tower. This is a lot higher than it looks from other points of view. This is a pretty good height right there. I believe that's the highest point of the ride right there. Good job, SeaWorld in B&M, man. You guys are gonna knock another one out of the park, I have a feeling. I'm glad we stayed around for a little bit. This is very neat. And this is how you can tell they're getting close to being done too, is when they put the support columns in plus the get the track on and everything, they come back. There's a gap that's left there normally, and then they come back through and then they put a base padding of concrete between the base and the bottom of the support column as kind of like a cushion. And then all the green lines on there are meaning that they've gone through and torqued everything down and it's checked. That way if these bolts spin, that green line won't line up and they know to fix something. Before we head out, I thought I'd check out some of the 60th anniversary merch. This is cool, the baseball jersey. That's pretty neat. Oof. Dang, 80 bucks. Well, that's kind of neat. Oh, this is kind of neat. I do like that jersey, but man, 80 bucks, man. That's a bit salty. That's kind of a neat cup. Ah, lights up. That's kind of neat. And right here, they have the SeaWorld 60th. That's cool, the new 60th. In the main shop, they got all kinds of stuff. This one's really neat. SeaWorld, San Diego, Orlando, San Antonio. That's pretty neat. Spirit jersey. Oh, this one's kind of neat too. And on the way out, I saw this. They have the 7 Seas 5K run this weekend. And I'm off this weekend, so I think we might do that. Strap the GoPro on and take a little run. And for those of you looking for something special to do for moms on Mother's Day, Shark's Underwater Grill. Well, that was a good trip out to SeaWorld. I had a great time walking around, checking out the Penguin Trek. That's pretty neat. I can't wait to ride it. I really can't. It looks like fun. I'm glad to see the Empire of the Penguin getting repurposed, and you know, it was always kind of concerning that SeaWorld was going to do nothing with that building and just leave it sit, you know, and because basically up until now it sat without anything for almost 4 years. So very glad to see them, you know, doing something well needed with that area. It's getting a brand new refresh. Again, it looks like there's a new restaurant coming, a new gift shop, just all kinds of really neat features. So I can't wait for the pathway to open again through there, so we can go take a look. Now, I'm not sure if the pathway is going to open first and we'll be able to walk through there and see all the shops and that, or if it's all going to open up all at once on whatever opening day is going to be for this thing. So we'll have to stand by and see. But testing is in its early phases. Again, I saw the other day Dan from Midway Mayhem posted some videos of quite a few test runs being made. So I would imagine there's going to be a couple weeks of testing. My prediction right now would be we're probably going to see pass holder previews, I'm going to say right around Memorial Day or early June would be my guess. Somewhere in there. And then, you know, the media event probably early, first couple, maybe 1 or 2 weeks of June, followed by a middle June opening date. If we remember correctly, I think it was June 15th or 16th was when Mako opened up. And this seems to be right about on that timeline. It is a little slower than Pipeline's going, only because Pipeline was relatively, I don't want to call it easy construction, but there wasn't much to do. They scraped the land and they cleared everything out. They put the support columns in, put in the track. The station, everything that's over there is it's pretty basic. There's not a lot to it as far as like theming and that goes. There's a few things like the fountains and that, where when you swoop down, they have the water features and that, but it was a relatively, you know, quick and easy construction. This one, they're actually, repurposing and remodeling an entire land, plus they are theming the inside of part of the ride. So there's all kinds of theming work to be done, plus whatever special effects they have going in there to make it look really, really neat. So that's why I think this one's taken just a little bit longer. But my prediction should be somewhere around June 15th, 16th. We'll see how accurate that is. But are you excited to ride Penguin Trek? Let me know. Leave me a message in the comments. I'm curious. And what you think about this new attraction coming. Again, the footage from the Sky Tower was really cool. I like how they painted the ground white, because I was trying to figure out how that was going to work. You know, the snow white track against, like, you know what, the regular ground. I was kind of curious on how that was going to be. But the fact that they put the outdoor section with the white track, with the white ground, to make it look like it's going over the snow, fantastic detailing. So we'll keep you updated. We'll be out there a little bit more, you know, as we start moving forward and getting closer and closer to opening. If I can get done with work a little bit early, I'll try to run out there and see, because obviously now we're in summertime, so well, not summertime, but it's close, and it doesn't get dark here now till 8:30. Soon it'll be almost 9 o'clock. So I'll be able to, if I get done with work a little bit early, or if the park stays open till 8 or 9, I can run out there after work and we can do a couple of little vlogs and see if they're testing at nighttime. So lots to come. I'll keep you all updated. Have a fantastic day. I'll see y'all later. Make sure Fire Rescue's out of service. See you, everybody.